If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated.
Hello, Thousand Road subscribers and followers. I have my computer, and most of you probably will know what that means. Yep, that means we're going to talk about how much money we spent this month living in our pop-up camper. Few things. One, we actually had an extended trip on this one, so we had to drive from Northwest Virginia to southeast South Carolina. Or pretty much south. I mean, it's more east, but anyway, it might be even central. So we had an extended trip on there. Usually you get these budgets, and you know, our extended trip was 30 miles. So this one's gonna be a little higher than the last 2 or 3 we've done. Okay, and there's always rules to these budget. I keep calling it budget, but it's more of an expense report. Rule number 1, we only stay at free campsites. So don't, comment, do you only stay at free campsites? I'll know that you didn't watch. Yeah, we only stay at free campsites. And if I ever violate that rule, which we probably will end up violating a little bit, we've already purchased a year-long pass in Florida. So that's going to, be a cost, but it was only $40 a year, so it's very minimal cost, and we didn't really, we could put that right in the budget. But anyway, that's, if we have to stay at a paid campsite, that's, I'll definitely tell you. But anyway, I felt like $40 a year was free enough. Anyway, and rule number 2, and no matter how much you guys try to talk me into it, it's just not going to happen. I don't talk about insurance. Just last, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I was doing a live feed, and sure enough, insurance came into it was insurance on the camper. Somebody wanted to know if I put in insurance on the camper, and before I thought, I answered. And sure enough, 2 or 3 people chimed in on about insurance, and so it's just too political. Insurance is just too political to talk about. I mean, you just can't get away from the political aspect of it. Secondly, insurance is very unique to each individual. So for me to discuss my insurance needs with you may not reflect what it is you actually need. So I don't think it's a fair subject to talk about. So anyway, remove the insurance cost from my expense report, and add it to yours, and then you can have a idea what it cost you. So anyway, I break these things down into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's changed once. 6 categories. And they are how much it costs to run the generator, how much money we spent on gas on the truck, how much money we spent on food, and I added a couple months ago this category, number 4, how much did it cost for fast food? Because I didn't think it was a fair assessment to say food costs this much if we eat out. I thought that should have its own category. The next one is communication. I talk about communication. I break that down into phone, internet, and Netflix. Finally, there's a miscellaneous category, and I break those down so you'll get an idea what that is. Okay, so category number 1 is the generator. Again, the price actually has went down a little bit. I have really started to learn how to operate this generator. I have to charge the batteries in the camper, but that's not the only thing I have to worry about. The truck provides our internet. And I've said this in every video, every budget video. Our truck provides the internet. It's through OnStar. So OnStar provides AT&T internet for $20. That is just extremely cheap for internet service. Extremely cheap. So the truck then sends that signal out to 6 different computers, 4 or 6 different computers or devices. So it's a Wi-Fi too. So Carolyn and I can sit in the camper with the truck key on, and the truck is sending a signal to our devices. And I have a phone, she has a iPad, and a small tablet computer, and I have my computer. So we have 4 devices, powers it just fine. I can't beat the price. The downfall on that, the key has to be on the truck, which means the battery drains on the truck. So I have to charge it. So it's not so much how much do I have to charge the batteries for the camper, it's how much I have to charge the batteries for the truck. How much time are we on the internet? Well, I found a solution to this. I was trying to charge the battery with the generator, and if we decided let's just say the camper batteries were charged, but we wanted to stay on the internet a while longer, we would have to leave the generator running so we could keep the battery charging on the truck. Well, I found a solution. This solution was very simple, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Jumper cables. I jumper cable from the camper to the truck, and then I have all that battery from the camper going to the truck, and it really cut down on how much I have to run that generator. Yes, it drains the battery in the camper a little bit more, but I don't have to run it. Let's say I stayed on the camper, let's say I stayed on the internet longer than I needed to for an hour. So I had to run the generator for an hour before to keep that truck battery charged. Well, what I have found is if I hook the battery cable up, I may only have to charge the camper batteries a half hour. So the charging time of the batteries in the camper is much cheaper than just running the generator to keep the truck charged. I hope that makes some sense. But anyway, so I've gotten that price down from $40 down to $32.58. So, that was a big savings, $8 on gas. And, if you think about it, if you have an electric bill at your house, how much does it cost? I was running up in the $100 range at the house. And I always say that, and there's a lot of that electric I didn't even use. The water heater has to kick on and kick off all day long while you're at work. So that's wasted electric in my opinion. So anyway, $32. Gas for the truck went up a little bit. We're at $146, but remember we drove from Virginia down to South Carolina, where we're at right now. So yeah, gas price went down, changed a little bit on us. And I usually budget, what do we got, 60, I usually budget $120. So we went a little bit over budget on gas. Not too bad. I'm very satisfied with 146. So, oh, and also there was a sightseeing destination twice. We went to see Myrtle Beach, which was 48 miles. And we also did the Shenandoah Drive. So there was some gas cost on that also. Okay, next is food. And boy, I'm telling you, Carolyn has done an amazing job on food. Amazing. We usually up in the $200 range. This time we're at $187.91. So really did a great job on food. Went to Aldi's. And I think let me look here. The highest Aldi's was $66.49. So, I mean, really incredibly cheap. Oh, and that's a weekly trip to Aldi's. Remember, we can't store a lot of food, so we have to go every week. Next is fast food. Fast food, we spent $42.48. And Anthony is going to love this because I just called him out, first of all. But no, we didn't get the app. We only went to Burger King one time. It was $13. And we went to Chinese. Carolyn and I was big Chinese addicts when we lived there in our stick of brick. We went to Chinese. Every night we had to work really late. We'd stop at Chinese so we didn't have to cook. We love Chinese food. Just love it. Well, on the way down from Virginia down to here, went to stop and get some gas, and there was a Chinese restaurant connected to the same building as the gas station, so we went there. And it was kind of a nice little date night. We enjoyed it. Okay, next is communication. And as I said, we break that down into our internet, which is AT&T, $20. Netflix is $9.99. And phone is $44.06. And I'm telling you, I hate that phone. Which brings us to $74.05. for a total for the 3 communication devices. Finally, we have a miscellaneous cost. And the miscellaneous cost is just, you know, all the extras. We went to Dollar General, I don't know, 2 or 3 times? I think 3 times. And, you know, we get some snacks and, you know, trash bags or just, you know, soap, shampoos, those kind of things from Dollar General. Spent $37.57 there. Propane cost went up a little bit. We had to refill 3 times. I've documented several times in these videos, it got cold. It got down into the 40s, so we had to run the heat quite a bit. So we had to fill up more, and that was $36. Walmart, as most of you may know by now, I'm trying to flex seal the canvas. Trying to preserve the canvas with Flex Seal, which is a spray paint type of flexible sealant. You can use it on your roofs and all kinds of different things. It's pretty neat stuff. You can buy it at Walmart. So I've been trying to do that in small little quantities, you know, buy 2 or 3 cans at a time. We also had to get a pair of shoes, you know, just different things. Anyway, Walmart ended up being $111 this month. And then there's a little store that Carolyn loves to go to. It's a very neat store. Everything's $1. It's called Dollar Tree. And you can get little things that you need from Dollar Tree. So, you know, we try to stop there at least once a month if we can find one. So anyway, our miscellaneous expense was $204.84. And so the grand total is $688.46. Again, our budget went up a little bit, but not too bad. And so the only thing that went up this month was gas cost was $20 over. So that's about right where we've been, which was, you know, $650 a month. So very happy once again that we're all under budget. Oh, our budget is always $800. Forgot to tell you that. So, yep, we're under budget again this month. So, anyway, I know everybody loves these expense reports, and so I hope you enjoyed this one. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.